Good morning. Good Monday morning, September the 8th, 2025 at 5:55. When your numbers equal 5, you have arrived. But anyway, yeah, live and in color from Fort Clark Springs, Texas. Beautiful day outside, partly cloudy, going to be low 80s today. And yeah, we're getting an early fall because the high 90s and low 100s are all gone. We're into the low 90s now, upper 80s for highs, and lows 68 to 72. So yeah, is that good? Yeah. For here, it's heaven. Yeah. But anyway, today's the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. Day after yesterday, day before tomorrow, right now. Right now went whew, right on by. So if you want to get something done, better get busy. What else? Never worry about what you cannot change. Practice that. You'll feel better. And then what else? For your viewing pleasure today, I'm not sure. I got something. And on and on we go. But today, yesterday, I made homemade bread. Ta-da! Turned out muy bueno. And I also made homemade butter. Purdue turned out okay. Butter's a lot of work. Well, for me it is. And the butter you make is really fatty. You know what I mean? I mean but it tastes delicious. I mean, you put the homemade butter on the homemade bread, you got something. No, it was good. The house smelled like homemade bread, and no, it was a fun thing, and it's easy to do, man. Making bread is a easy peasy. I mean, it takes a lot of time, but it doesn't take any effort. You know, if you can do the no knead, KNEAD need recipes, but you can knead them or not knead them. I mean, it's up to you. It's no big deal, to do it, and you can add stuff or take not stuff, but it's easy to do, and the time consuming part is letting the bread dough rise. You got to wait 2 hours for the dough to rise. Then you put it in your cooking pan, wait 30 minutes, and then and then you preheat the oven to like 350, and you cook it for 35 minutes, and you got it. Yeah, and that's it. But anyway, what else? Desert desert cricket. Can you add another cover for the casita? Yeah, sure. I'm not, but I can. Eluna Davis, Eluna. Glad you reconsidered. Yeah, no, I'm glad I'm here in this little house. It's fine. It gives me a place. Everybody's got to be somewhere, even you. And I just happen to be here. No rancho service. How long did they finally reach out to you for the installation process on the home internet install? I'm not sure when that was. Uh, but how long did they finally reach out to you for the install? I'm not sure what you mean. How long did they finally reach out to you? How long? I don't know. It was quick. I mean, they were good. This is Tom Fowler. Rusty, just so you know, there's other fickle folks out there. I'm just like you. I've had 6 different trailers in 4 years and 13 different automobiles. The way I look at it, we're not hurting anyone. Hell, we worked for it, so we should spend it in the way we want. 38 years Army probably made me fickle, LOL. Enjoy your best life you can, my friend. Always enjoy what's next. Keep doing you. I will. Yeah, that's interesting, though. 13 different cars in 4 years. Yeah, you got me beat. I'm telling you. Jesse James. Rusty, I get it. As a producer, you want to come up with a new video several times a week. Most of these harebrained schemes are brought forward in order to have subject matter for another video. Hence, you represent yourself as fickle. Well, I don't know. I mean, I just do me, Jesse. Yeah, you do you, but thank you. Yeah, I guess. CDMC, you have a comfortable home. I do hope you keep it. Yeah, well, I am now. Louis Paparella, we all have an option of what we all have an option of what you should do. Only yours counts. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, everybody's got an opinion, but mine overrules all of them. Patrick Russell, I am impressed how often you travel. I'm also impressed how people are willing to put up with Texas heat. Well, it's like putting up with cold in the winter. There's not every person up north goes south in the winter. Probably about 2%. But and in the summers, a lot of people from the south where it's hot, including Texas, go where it's cooler, but only about 2%. But so it's not a question of they're not willing to put up with it. They don't have any choice. They don't have any money and nowhere to go. Anyway, Samoan man, or they're locked into a job that they can't do it. Samoan man, nice location. Plus, you still have the freedom to do whatever you want. That's true. I could take a trip today, and believe me, I'm aware of that. It wouldn't surprise me to hook on my casita today and go somewhere. There were dogs barking on that carport lot. But this is Broken Barbara. No, they weren't on the lot. They were. Says the place you have is much more comfortable to escape the heat in Texas. You have the flexibility to go wherever in the summer. Yeah, that's true, as long as I can. But no, yeah, the barking dog was a non-issue. That was not an issue. That was an old dog. He's not outside much. No, that wasn't an issue. User, but thank you. User, many of us have done a deal we regretted. I'm glad you were able to get out of it. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to help him sell his place, because it's still a good deal. Even though I didn't buy it because I have this place, that was the only reason. If I hadn't had this, I'd have followed through with it and bought it in a heartbeat. Brenda Hidalgo, love your home there. Thank you. Me too. Franks, EC. So Mr. Fickle Man is back in the bottle, Dr. Jekyll. That's good. Yeah, we got him back. This is Brenda Hidalgo. Love this plan. Me too. Stacy Pierce. Some of the negative comments are due to not being educated in the power of investing. $16,800 a year return with no upkeep is a smart deal. If it wasn't smart, there wouldn't be any RV lots. No, it's true. It's a super deal, man. And the great thing about renting those lots is nothing can be damaged. You know what I mean? It's not like you're renting a house where they can screw up the carpet or do something on the walls or whatever, you know what I mean, and or put something down the drain, screw it up. Anyway, Stacy Pierce, never mind. Oh, Stacy Pierce, you're absolutely right. Your mind will never be as old as your body. My daddy was 90, still talking about buying a hot rod. Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, but I call those gonna do's. There's a group of people in the world called gonna do. And they're always gonna do something. But they never do. Is there anything wrong with gonna do's? No, there's nothing wrong with them at all. It's just that you got to remember when somebody tells you that, I'm going to do this or do that, they could be a gonna do, and they never do anything, but they're gonna. You know what I mean? This is Bill Billiston or something. Well, Rusty, we all make quick decisions for whatever is going on with us at the time. I'm glad you had time to think about it and you were able to back out. Have a good one, my friendly friend. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm doing fine. No, we're okay. Yeah, the deal, but anyway, that's it. DDL2, DDL woo. Sometimes we make the right decisions in life. Other times we stumble into them. I think this might be a textbook example of the latter. Yeah, I just, because I went on and off about that thing before I even made an offer on it. King for a day. Granted, those covered lots could be rented out, but would you really want to deal with the hassle that would go along with it? Renter's contract, collecting the rent, repairs, maintenance, potential legal liabilities. Yeah, as far as collecting the rent, that was going to be an easy one there. But as far as repairs and maintenance, I'd say that'd be basically zero. All you got to drain and a water faucet and electric. It's nothing there. But yeah, it's a good point. Santa Claus, good for you, Rusty. Very smart move, keeping your place there. Have a good week. I'm working on it, babe. I do it one day at a time. I'm going to have a good day, 7 days in a row. Toby Mead, Rusty, you're always positive. Well, what's the option? Be negative? No, I'm more comfortable being positive. Now I'm kind of getting into the cooking mode. I'm going to try some of that for a while. I'll make bread, and of course, I don't know that I'll make butter again. Butter's kind of a pain. It's not hard to make, but you'll see the videos. They're coming up. Mimi's next week, or this week later on. Mimi is me. LOL, Rusty. You keep us entertained by changing your life around, keep it going. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm just living and y'all are watching it, you know. Lewis Channel gas is 4.78 a gallon here. Where's here, Lewis? We don't know where here is. Same person. Hello, Rusty. I thought you were going to fix up the lots. What happened? I changed my mind, man. I fickled. Ands, I don't see these selling in a long time. I'd say they'll probably be sold by the end of this month. Yeah, I would say that. Powell Real Estate. Hello, Rusty. How many miles between your Fort Clark Springs property and Zozo? 550 miles. 2 days comfortable driving or 3 is better. If I stay 2 nights going and coming, that works out perfect. If I stay one night, it's a little bit of a long drive. Toddy Lou, if you could get $700 a month rent out of that carport, the guy wouldn't be selling them. Maybe $400 if you're lucky. You don't know what you're talking about, dude. If you knew RVing, you can't find anything for $400 a month anymore. Hardly. If you do, it's a dump. You know. No. Finding a never mind. Shut up. My Venus Healer, glad you're keeping the place. Me too. D.E. Christie, a man with a plan, commitment, contentment can be a wise choice. You still do you better than anyone. I know, amigo. Me too. And what a beautiful morning view. Thank you for sharing the moment. Yeah, those morning walks out there on the golf course are really nice. Here you go, Roger Dat. Don't thank him for sharing the moment. He's doing it for the views. Okay, Dat. Matilda, breakfast is ready. There went Dat forever. Yeah, I don't like smart people like that. But anyway, yeah, Matilda got a couple of waffles with strawberry syrup and some hash browns and a little chunk of sausage. Thank you, Matilda. Enjoy your breakfast. Gary White, JD and Mike said hello. I have a beer on us. Okay, I'll have a beer on you. All right. Joseph something. This sounds like a relaxed plan. Yeah, it is. It's just a simple thing. We'll do 2 more and we'll shut her down. And good decision, Rusty. Finally, it's okay to stay put and enjoy what you already have. Don't try to change things. Protect your peace. Keep life simple because, God almighty, religious people, I'm telling you. Anyway, thumbs up to you, Al Fur. And last one is Adam. Good decision, Rusty. I sure hope you keep the Zozo property. That place is special and beautiful. I would sure love to have that privacy and space like that. No, it is. The Carrizozo property is a beautiful place, but see, I have another way to go see the beauty and beautiful sunrises and sunsets now. Since July the 1st, 2025, they started that VA pass, and it's so cheap that I would rather just travel around the state parks using that pass. I think that'd be interesting. In fact, I'm going to try it this next summer. I'm hoping somebody buys the Zozo place, but we'll see. I'm not worried about it. But anyway, guys, from Capitan, scratch that, wrong, from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, on a Monday morning coming down here. Monday. But anyway, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Use the Amazon link if you're going to buy something from Amazon. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and all that stuff. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deep. Breathe out slowly. Relieve stress. Lowers your blood pressure. Do that several times a day. And then stretch. Swivel. Walk. Pedal. Exercise your body once or twice every single day. Why? Well, you'll feel better immediately. And you may live longer, healthier, because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Okay? Yeah. Accentuate the positive. Eliminate the negative. Enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease. Carry on. Adios. Bye-bye. Hasta luego. Vaya con Dios. Aloha. Until the next video. And on we go, guys. Nothing to it, right? But anyway, adios, amigos. Carry on. Enjoy your week. Enjoy Monday. If you enjoy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you'll enjoy a week. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.